now children, we will discuss about the parts of a flower and the reproductive organs that are present in the flower and what are their functions. So let's discuss about the main parts of a flower. Here you can see a diagram of the flower, and here it consists of petals. Okay, so these are the petals and these are the sepals. Sepals that are green in color and petals they are colorful. Petals, which are also known as corolla, means all the petals, if suppose we have to name them, so all the petals together they are known as corolla. Okay, that is the another name of the petals. And sepals, they are green in color, they are known as calyx. Okay, so what is the function of the petals here? That as they are colorful, okay, so they attract the insects. They attract insects for pollination. What is the function of the petals? They attract insects for pollination. And one more function is there, that it protects the reproductive organs which are present inside. Okay, means these reproductive organs, these are present inside the petals. So petals, they protect the reproductive organs of the flower also. They protect the reproductive organs also. Okay, so these are the functions of the petals. Now what is the function of the sepals, calyx? When the flower it is present in its initial stage. Okay, so all of you know that in its initial stage the flower it is present in the form of a bud. Okay, so have you seen that the petals that are covered by the sepals, the green sepals that are present in the bud, it means sepals they protect the flower in its initial condition in the form of a bud. Means sepals they protect the flower in its initial stage when it is present, when it is present in the bud form, when it is present in the bud form. Okay, now these are the functions of petals and sepals. Next we will discuss about the reproductive organs. So stamen, here it is the male part of the flower, or you can say male reproductive organ of the flower. And carpel, it is the female part, or you can say female reproductive organ of the flower. Now why they are known as the male and the female reproductive organs? Because they are responsible for producing the gametes. Carpel, it is responsible for producing the female gamete. It produces the female gamete. And stamen, it is responsible for producing the male gamete. Now let's discuss the parts of the stamen and the parts of the carpel in detail. Stamen, it has two parts. Okay, this long stalk it is known as filament. The long stalk it is known as filament, and these lobed structure, these are known as anther. Okay, and anther, it contain the pollen grains. They contain the pollen grains. Okay, like I will show you here. Suppose this is the anther. They contain pollen grains, and pollen grains, they contain the male gamete. Okay, and male gamete, it has a role in the fertilization process during the sexual reproduction. Have a look again. Stamen, it is the male reproductive organ and it is responsible for producing the male gamete. How? It consists of two parts, the long stalk which is known as the filament and this lobed structure which is known as anther. Okay, and anther, it consists of the pollen grains. So each pollen grain, it contains around 2 male gametes. Each pollen grain, it consists of 2 male gametes. Okay. Now next is carpel. Carpel, it consists of this structure, and what is this? This is stigma. This is stigma, and this is style, and this is ovary region. Okay, this is the stigma region. Stigma, it receives the pollen grains during the pollination. Now what is pollination process? Pollination means the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma portion, and this is known as pollination. Means these pollen grains which are present in the anther region, when they will fall over the stigma region of the carpel, then this process is known as pollination. Okay, now next is style. Style, it is a long stalk which connects the stigma to the ovary, and this swollen portion, this is known as ovary. This is known as ovary. Okay, and it contains the ovules. So many ovules that are present, and each ovule, it consists of one female gamete. These ovules, these are ovules, and these ovules, it contain one female gamete. Okay, which have a role in the fertilization process during the sexual reproduction. Now what is actually fertilization? Fertilization means the fusion of the male and the female gamete. The fusion of the male and the female gamete. Okay, so when both of them they fuse, then what happens? It forms a zygote. Okay, and zygote, it has a role in the sexual reproduction. Zygote, it is a product of the fertilization process. That also we will discuss in detail. Clear? So let's have a look again. That carpel, it consists of 3 parts: stigma, style and ovary. Okay, stigma, it receives the pollen grains during the pollination process, and that's why the surface of the stigma, it is little sticky also. Next is the style region. Style, it connects the stigma to the ovary, and it is also responsible for the transfer of the male gamete which is present in the pollen grain to the ovary region. That we will discuss when we will do the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Now this portion, this swollen portion which is known as ovary, it contains so many ovules, and each ovule, it consists of one female gamete. Okay. Now all these parts means the sepals, petals, stamen, carpel, they are present over a swollen region which is known as receptacle. It is also known as thalamus. Okay, so it holds all the parts of the flower. It is the function of the receptacle.